And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with your host, me, once again, Jonathan, bringing you the mid-season finale of Gotham. And boy oh boy was this a great episode. A lot of very Easter eggs of Batman in this thing. I'm talking about from Batman and Joker. It was just wow, right there. So this episode obviously starts off with Jerome, who escaped in the last episode, if you've seen it, where he basically blew up a power plant, and now Gotham is in complete darkness. And while that's happening, you have all his followers going crazy and having the city go mad with each other, and just basically taking what they want, destroying things, going into the police station, destroying that, and Jim Gordon and the other police are trying to figure out what the heck to do. Yeah, very chaotic stuff. And then you have Jerome, who's actually in a circus paying homage to the Killing Joke in the comic. Because in the comic, the Killing Joker buys, after he escapes from Arkham, he buys an amusement park, and he uses that to torture not only Commissioner Gordon, but he also does it to try to get rid of Batman. So that was pretty cool. But the part with the whole circus thing, and you see a lot of people getting tortured and having fun, and it felt to me like a twisted version of Pinocchio. If you guys remember Pinocchio, where those kids go to the island and all the boys go to the island and they go and destroy everything and have fun, but then eventually they turn into donkeys, or jackasses if they want to call it that. And, that's what this was like. They're having fun doing their thing, and then eventually they're all going to get their asses killed. I mean, Joker's minions, if you want to call it that, were playing darts with innocent people, having a merry-go-round with them, pointing guns at them, playing whack-a-mole with real people. That was insane. That was so cool. But yeah, and while that's all happening, you have the Riddler finally confronting the Penguin and telling him how he hates him and he wants to kill him. And Penguin finally realized he's pissed off that I kill his girlfriend, because he's still upset all over that, and the fact that the Penguin was in love with him anyway. Yeah, it looked like it wasn't going to be good. And you had Butch and Barbara and everybody else trying to get rid of the Penguin as well, and also get rid of Riddler. But, they're all working together so they can finally get rid of the Penguin. Get rid of one, you can get rid of the other one easier. Well, that's what Barbara thinks. But, yeah. It didn't go very well for the Penguin, because at the end of this episode, he got shot. Now, a lot of people saying, oh, he's dead, he's not coming back. Personally, I looked at it twice. He got shot in the stomach. I don't think he's dead. I think he's hurt. He's going to be hurt for a while. He probably won't be around as much, but he'll come back. And if he comes, he'll probably come back by the end of the season. That's just my guess. They're not going to get rid of the Penguin too easily. There's no way. Unless his contract is up, then maybe, I guess. But I didn't hear anything about that, so I'm assuming he's still alive. So he'll come back, and he'll have a thing with the Riddler, and that's going to be crazy. And then you see the Riddler, or Enigma, him finally embracing who he really is. He's a psychotic psychopath who basically loves to do riddles, and yeah, he's crazy. So there you go. Very different riddle than we usually get, but yes, still. And then, of course, you have Bruce Wayne, who got kidnapped by Jerome, and now it's time to play the little game called Sneak Peek of what Batman and Joker are going to be like when they meet each other, when they're actually adults. And this really paid homage to it, because there was one scene where you have Bruce and Jerome inside a funhouse with a bunch of different mirrors. I don't know how you call it, the mirror house, whatever. Definitely from the Killing Joke, and also from the Dark Knight Returns comic book. So that was cool. And of course you have Batman nearly killing the Joker. And what I liked about that was that he stopped himself. He wanted to kill him because he knew so much chaos that this guy's caused. He wanted to kill him, but he resented, because if you all know about the Batman lore, Batman doesn't kill. Batman's one rule is always never to kill. Unless he's Ben Affleck, and that's a totally different situation, because in that universe, yeah, Ben Affleck's Batman, he just snaps necks and kills people like left and right, so that's a different situation. I'm talking about the Batman of the past. This Batman doesn't really kill, and he had to really hold himself, and like I said, I really enjoyed it. I really like the little Easter eggs here and there of him, showing that how Batman, or Bruce in this case, learns to not use that, have his rules set. And even at the end, he starts, talking about his list of rules. Obviously, rule 1 is always going to be not to kill. I'm pretty sure rule 2 is always to not use guns. So that's the second rule. And he has a whole bunch of other rules, so many of them, but still, those are his 2 main. But yeah, learning those rules, yeah. And now Jerome's locked up in Arkham, so that's cool. He'll probably come back, but who knows? The dude had no face anyway, so yeah. It was so funny. He kept getting punched in the face, and his face kept messing up. All the staples kept coming out of him. And it was fun. It was a cool episode. I enjoyed it. Very dark and twisted episode. The only bad thing about this episode is that I don't want to wait till April for it to come back. But I have to wait. I guess. What can you do? That's the only bad thing about this episode. But like I said, great episode. It was a big twist at the end was that Bruce Wayne is working with the Court of Owls. He's turning heel, or is he pretending to be working with them so that way he can get inside information by the Court of Owls? So, because they're still a part of this series, and they're still the main focus of the villains of this season. So let's see what happens, and hopefully we get a season 4. Hopefully, and if we do, yay! And I have a prediction for the season 4. Season 4 will be the final season. I've just taking guesses here. Will be the final season, and that will show us Batman. Yeah, you heard me right. I have a feeling that if we get season 4, the ending of this, the last episode, just a guess here, but the last episode will be 20 years later, whatever the heck it is, and then we'll just see Batman's shadow, and that's it, done. Maybe the bat signal, and that's it. But yeah, like I said, I can't wait to see more. Can't wait. April can't come fast enough, because now Enigma's going to be wearing his green suits, and he's going to be the main bad guy now. So that's going to be fun, so I can't wait. So leave a comment below, let me know what you guys think. And you guys are a fan of Gotham, and what's your favorite part of this episode? For me, is when Jerome and Bruce were duking it out. That was kind of fun. And Bruce kicked his ass, so there you go. That's why Batman always wins against the Joker. So leave a comment below, let me know what you guys thought, and thank you, and have a good day.